I cannot fathom for a million years why ICE would release somebody that had a warrant or was a suspect or anything in a heinous crime like a murder.
Surging migrant numbers fueling frustration at the southern border, where a convicted murderer was released into the U.S. despite his criminal history. Now, ICE, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, telling that man he's free to go and trusting him to come back for a court hearing. And it all seems to be because of an overwhelmed system. NewsNation's Ali Bradley live for us at the border in Texas. Ali, do we know how this happened?
Yeah, hey, Natasha. So ICE knowingly had this guy in custody and knew about the murder conviction and still released them. And because of that lack of bed space, that is what they're citing was the reason. Now, we did just hear from ICE. We got a statement from them confirming that they erroneously released this man after he crossed in through the Yuma sector. So here's what we know about this 49-year-old individual from Colombia. According to multiple DHS sources and based on internal documents that NewsNation was able to review, Efren Vidales Vargas entered the U.S. illegally through the Yuma sector in the San Luis area back in November of last year. Now, he was apprehended by Border Patrol, and then he was turned over to ICE. Sources say information on the conviction and extensive criminal history was relayed to ICE on December 11th of last year. An ICE officer noted that Vargas had a murder conviction in Colombia. During the interview with ICE, he admitted to criminal acts dating all the way back to early childhood. 2 days later, he was released with a notice to appear due to, quote, national bed space shortage caused by southwest border surge. Sources say ICE was flagged by a liaison in Colombia of an Interpol notice for Vargas. He was arrested by Boston deportation officers on May 6th in the Pittsfield area. The United States does have decent communications and relations with Colombia. This information was clearly available to officers, as noted in the subject's case, yet he was still released into the country.
The fact that our U.S. government would release somebody into our country, into our community, that was suspected, if not known, but even suspected a homicide is beyond me. And if there's not a greater portrayal to the American people, I don't know what is.
Okay, so they cite a lack of bed space. So what exactly was happening at the southern border when Vargas crossed? Well, the neighboring Tucson sector was bursting at the seams. As you can see, that's my footage from when I was down there at the day that Vargas crossed. Now, there was not enough area for processing in the Tucson sector. So these individuals, a lot of them were bussed over to the Yuma sector. So Yuma also became overwhelmed, which is where Vargas crossed, and they did not have the space to hold this individual. Now, Natasha, when it comes to this individual, he's been in the country for about 6 months since he crossed, and we do not see any kind of convictions or crimes committed stateside. ICE ERO will keep him in custody until those removal proceedings play out. Natasha.
An important story. NewsNation's Ali Bradley live for us at the southern border. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.